See my tidying for Christmas. I haven't got far, babe. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've decided, and I haven't got that far yet either. I've got to clear the top of that because I want to put some wood on top of it and put some plants on there. And I've got to clear this mess because the blue carpet downstairs I wouldn't bring up here. I think I was going to put it downstairs, but it's big and it'll be I might drop candles on it and singe it. So I'm going to bring it up here probably and cover up that board. So I think I'm just going to do it anyway. So I've got to clean all that mess and I have to pull the bed up because it's big, wide. So I've got to do that probably today still. I know it doesn't look tidy. I haven't been doing in here. I've been doing downstairs. But I've just started. I've started, okay? I did a bit the other day, as you know, and I did a bit today. I found £1 in the Pan Pig, so I don't even know what day it is. I know, it's fun, isn't it? I've just had some food and now I feel sick, so I had to come to bed. What did I have? I had, you know what, I'm really liking that pearl barley, celery and mushrooms. Butter. I bought the butter the other day. That's bad because I had that heart come in the pan. So I decided to have some non-vegan butter. I needed a flush of sorts, I suppose. Right, so let's show you what I've got to do so far. I've moved the things around in here again. So that pile's gone. I've put that over the door. The doll's house is now there. I think I'm going to get probably get a small Christmas tree and just put it on top of the doll's house, I think. I don't know though. I might move the doll's house again. And I don't need a big tree, do I? Not really. They say you don't need one at all. So there, and look, it's almost ready. I'm almost ready for Christmas. And I've taken those dresses upstairs. That's the blue carpet that I've got to take upstairs. The bikes are still there. This, I'm going to get some hinges. Did I tell you this before? These two drawers. That's a load of junk. But I'm going to put some hinges on the back of that. And I thought about doing that last year. So it's just got a thing, and it's a footstool as well, which you need when you get to my age. I can just sit here in the corner. I've still got Savise perfume, and there's knitting in the corner ready as well. That's the roan. Look, the roan dog, the moaning roan. Everyone used to say she was unpredictable. Well, she's not unpredictable. You knew she was going to kick off at any moment. She was, you know, I love that dog so much, and it wasn't a. Don't overthink things. It wasn't a. She never bit. Well, I'll say she never bit me. She did bite me that one time by accident when I was trying to split up a fight between her and another one of my dogs under a table over a cheese fucking sandwich, which I know dogs fight over, but she was the dog that tried to take out that dog's throat the first day she came, and then again 2 weeks later. I know. But she was the one that also had to be muzzled all the time when she was out, and still would try and pin other dogs twice her size, and usually managed to do it as well. Which is why, do you know what? Anyway, in here I've done some more tidying. You can see, can't you? I've put this, I've just tucked this up here. I've put the typewriter away and it just fits in that little drawer. This little cabinet, I was thinking about painting and taking it to Little Person, putting a new shelf on it, but I might just put it down in this corner for the time being. That's loads, isn't it? Do you know what I feel like I've achieved? Something anyway. I should be proud of myself. I've also done the washing up. I've done the washing up and I've cleaned this bread pot and this thing I picked up the other day. I don't think I'm going to need it. I don't think. So I might offer it to little person's mum. I don't know if she wants it either, but I'm going to offer it. It's a bread bin, and the other one's for biscuits. And they were saying they wanted kitchen things. There we go, bread. And biscuits. I can even put some biscuits in it, couldn't I? And I've watered all my plants today. And I said, you know what? Oh, God, I hate getting ready for Christmas. I know they look nice, don't they? Because I'm going to have to take all the things off the windowsill and clean all the windowsills and do all this and clean all the mantelpiece in the front room. It's long already, long. Oh, God. Take this down to the mirror, clean the windows. So long, so long. Sort out the shelves. Long, long. I put some orange zest in this potpourri to zizz it up a bit. And some old lavender. It smells like orange. So I'll just have to get some cinnamon later on. They're roses. I made that potpourri myself, you know, out of roses like these ones. So that's pretty much it, to be honest. That's pretty much how much I've done. I took some washing upstairs from this pile. Just keep looking at it. It'll go away by itself. I was going to clean the fridge today, but you know what? I got sick of doing. Hey, I got this the other day. Actually, little person got it, and then I looked at it and I thought, well, I'll bring it home because it's fridge poetry. Which I thought might be a bit complicated for her. So I stole it. It was only £1. But I want to clean the fridge before I start putting it up. I'm pretty sure it's fridge poetry. Yeah, it is, because it's got words like, oh no. I thought it said pun. Maybe it's not fridge poetry. I used to love that. What's fridge poetry? It's these magnets. Things that, and then no, I don't know if it is fridge poetry. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't really. I can't see what it is. It's got a number in it though, just stuck in for fun. Like, it's Android fridge poetry, that's right. So I've got that to sort out later. That's another job to do. Fridge poetry. And that's it, to be honest. I'll tell you what I did get today, which is going to be fun for me. Somebody tried to deliver a parcel at some point, so I've somehow now got to get up to Rowntree Way, which is about 6,000 miles away, to pick up a parcel. At least I've seen the thing. It's tracked, so... That is so annoying to me, post office. Do you know what? I'm sure it is, they say, but it was so much better when your parcels that couldn't be delivered got taken to your local post office, which was literally 20 yards up the road. Now it's like, excuse my French, fucking £10 taxi fucking ride. It's just annoying for me. Never mind, they say. We get paid on Thursday, it'd be something to do. I know. That's it really. So there, I've got that far. My peace lily, one of my peace lilies, look. The most dramatic plants in the world. Did I tell you about that the other day? I was talking to one of the plants all about them. And she said how dramatic they were. I thought it was fun. There's the other ones in the other room. I can't remember which was mine, which was my son's. We had one each. I bought us one each that day. And then his, because he's not here all the time, kept flopping. And I thought because it's a peace lily, it probably needs looking after. It'd be awful to give him a peace lily for it to die. The symbolism in that would be beyond terrible. So, there's the other one. Supposedly they take the moisture out of the air as well. Oh, fuck's sake. I tried to glue my urn back together, but the glue's not working. It's dropped off. I'll try again. There's no growth on the what's this thing called? What's it called again, babe? Babe, what's it called? Amaryllis yet. This has got shoots though. The hyacinth, the roots are coming down, so that's a bit of fun. I'm gonna get small bulbs. I love this so much. I love the bulb situation. Christmas cactus I told you, didn't I? So I'm going to do that anyway. I need to put, I don't know, something along the top of the... When am I going to get all this done? I don't know. I need to go and have a cup of tea. What am I going to do with the bikes? I don't know. Why do you ask me all these questions? I'm still thinking about the football and who we need to play. Now they're all playing tactical games. I've forgotten. Because would it be France and Denmark play? How in depth did we go into this yesterday? Well, no, not really that far, only that bit, to be honest. I think it was France and Denmark. We'd worked out, because we'd end up then playing one of those, wouldn't we? France or Denmark. Is that right? I can't remember. Who'd we rather play? I don't know. Denmark, maybe? Or France? We don't really care, as long as we have to play both of them. I forgot what we're doing. We're doing something else. We're playing, I can't remember. I've forgotten already who we're going to be playing. I actually can't remember already. I was only talking about 2 minutes ago. We'll sort it out, it'll be fine. And then we can still play Argentina in the final. I know we probably won't, because Thingy wants us to play France in the finals. Who's Thingy? Oh, do you know? I can't talk about it now. We've all got our own agenda. We just have to wait and see what happens there. That's part of the fun. We're just, you know what? It's just a competition. It's just a derby. Why is derby a thing? Well, derby's like your local. It's like do we play derby? Like it's like a derby game if Norwich plays Ipswich, isn't it? And it's a bit like, I don't know. It's like two schools fighting, isn't it? Probably because half the people of Ipswich have shagged half the wives and the people of Norwich, and then it all kicks off on the field. It's that sort of energy. Not exactly that, but that a bit really. Perfect. Or something along those lines. They haven't paid their, they came and did some paint and decorating, and they never did it properly and all that sort of nonsense. Somebody stole someone's tools out their truck. That's not it. No, probably not. Right. I don't really understand anyway. That's it, really. That's all I've done today. There's my washing machine I can't bear to part with because I don't know. Maybe we're going to skip when I get one. We are getting a skip. Definitely. The bikes will probably get dumped in the garage. There's just about enough room to squash 2 more in. Just about. Just for Christmas, and then I can bring them back again. Okay. I think that's it really. And I've got to put my lights up again. This whole stream of lights, I told you about that. Where have they gone? I bought these last year to go on the Christmas tree. I didn't realise how many there were. Which is good, because it goes about 6 times around the room. It's going to be like Blackpool illuminations, which is kind of, you know what, it's a vibe, isn't it? So there, I've got that to crack on with later as well, or today probably. Isn't it unlucky to leave Christmas decorations up? Well, do you know what? We used to be those people. Because it invites in the devil. I was talking to her in one of my mental hospital situations, and she said, "Oh yeah, I always leave one up just to make sure he knows he feels welcome." So, no, I often say they're not Christmas decorations; they're Yule decorations. It depends. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? It's fun. It's just some people leave them up all year round, don't they? I think the thing is, it's nice to put them up sometimes, isn't it? Because it feels a bit different. And then other times it's just not so nice to take them down. So you just do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Life's too short to worry about. People need boundaries to feel safe. Well, yeah, these are my boundaries. I don't mind leaving up my Christmas decorations. You know what? Don't worry about it. You take yours down if you want. That's my boundary. That's my boundary when it comes to Christmas decorations. Another time I might take them down, depending on the mood. He's crying. Dolly, you're crying. Is your personal space been invaded again? Come here. Hello. Well, she's got Collie in her as well. I don't want to blame him, but they've got herding tendencies, haven't they? That's part of the fun of having a mixed breed. So she's got like Collie herding and wanting to stop things from running often. What else has she got in her? The independence of the Saluki, that's fun. I mean, I don't mind that. I've been lucky. I've tailed it with her. I've known people, and I've had dogs myself that were a lot more challenging, let's say. I did say when I got this one on to Lurchpere, where I've been extraordinarily lucky getting her with the background that I had and she'd had, her upbringing, the timing and the experience that I had. Well, for what I wanted for anyway. I mean, I'm sure somebody else might have done things differently, but I can't really complain about her at all. But she has got that Collie. Because I'm saying this about when little person comes, like, because she doesn't like her moving and she can sort of nip at her. And I don't know if it's like, I mean, she's not like marked her. So I have to be on the ball with it. I'm going to put the gate back up if I can find the thing, just to make things a bit more relaxing. I don't leave them together. But with the nanny dogs, they talk about the nanny dogs and the staffs. I mean, nannies would have stopped them moving around. That's basically what she does. She likes her to be sitting in one place. And if she moves, she just gets, like, annoyed. Which is quite handy for me because she's setting boundaries with the child. But, yeah, she's not someone I would ideally be homed with children anyway, if I were to be home. But I suppose it depends again on the structure of the house, etc. And it's not to do with like having a space invaded at all. It's the husky. I don't know enough about huskies and how they just protect their space. She thinks it's all a space though. That's the Saluki. It's a greyhound. Those greyhounds can be funny as well if you stand on them, or not if you stand on them. They have that sleep thing, don't they? What's it called? Sleep rage or something. When they just wake up for no reason in a cracking mood. And I know spaniels, is it red spaniels have spaniel rage? And they just literally go, you know, they flip, don't they? They've got zip brains. All sorts of, there's like, oh God. Not you, Dolly. And the bull terrier, which is clearly in there somewhere. Greyhound Saluki bull. and husky. Bit of this, bit of that, bit of salt and pepper. But she does listen. So when what happened with those two dogs? So it's like, I mean, I knew the guy. The dog's really nice. And they're a similar age. That was one thing. I don't know if the other one had just been neutered. She's been neutered now. The Malinois. Like the Belgian Shepherd, not like... I always get that wrong. Dolly's marginally older, maybe like a couple of months or something. And they'd... For some... I don't know what had happened, but they just all of a sudden started snapping at each other. I just screamed at her. She stopped, which she does tend to do in that situation. It's just a running joke. Why would you pick on that dog? It's dogs, though, isn't it? But Lexi had that rep. So I told you she had that rep over the... It was just a joke because she was all right with this dog. This bloke had a German Shepherd dog, a male, who was younger than Lexi, and they ran together quite nicely. And there was no sort of ill intent with how they ran together. They just played together. And he used to say, "Oh, the dog's getting beaten up by that whippet again." It's just funny. But I say with Dolly, because she'd often run with German Shepherds, or she did when I was going out more, and they'd get on fairly, with enough space. They'd get on well because of the collie in her. Sometimes she'd like to be the sheep and be chased because she likes... Sight hounds often like to be chased as long as they know that they're going to be able to get out of the way. And sometimes she likes to be the shepherd, so she understood the mentality of the dog that she was playing with. They understood the game. It's a game of herding and the herding game, the herding instinct. What are you doing, Dolly? What's the other... Oh, God, no, the other one, Lexi tried to... I remember her not pinning exactly, but she put a paw on its shoulder. Was dominated, I suppose. That's not the right term, but like something had happened. There was a hierarchy of dominance thing going on between her and this other lurcher called Jojo, who was a Saluki cross, and a similar nature. But she was older than Lexi, and there was just sort of some sort of hissing spat, and Lexi was on top of her as well. Well, not on top of her, but I know it doesn't always work. I wasn't saying she was always the one, but it's just like, you know what? Fucking dogs. Fucking heck. Fucking hell. And why was she always pouncing on that one that was lying on the floor, the really submissive one? Do you know what? I don't know. I think she was wanting to get up. I told you before, why she just probably doesn't understand why it wasn't getting up. Get up and chase me. That's why that other lurcher would explain that to me when I first had this dog over the Erlen Park. I said, well, that's typical lurch behaviour. She's trying to goad it. She had lurcher and some other dogs. She's just trying to goad it into chasing her. I mean, it's a young dog's thing, but we were just sort of, she wants to be chased. It's like, actually, do you know what? That does make a lot of sense. She's trying to goad it into chasing her. She wants it to play. It's like, come on, get up. But that's wasn't going to be a thing, which is fine. The other dog didn't want to do it, just wanted to lay there. That had happened 3 times on the trot. It's like, do you know what? This isn't going to pan out any other way than awkward. So that's the end of that. And that's the end of this, I think. 24 minutes of... I've got indigestion now from eating all that pudding. That risotto. I like it. I like the taste. What am I going to have for tea? Well, I don't know. I've got pasta. The dog had the same as me. I've got a bag of pasta. I've no more celery. I don't know what day it is now. How much longer I've got to get by with no food. I'm going to get dressed, and I've got a bit of bread. I've got some passata. So I could either have soup, which is basically just tomato, warmed up tomato with butter in it, or I could have pasta, which would be minestrone. I had minestrone soup, I think, today, and I've got a bit of bread that I saved from yesterday. A bit of that beer sourdough, because I quite like. I was enjoying that. I put a bit of honey in my soup, which is also not vegan. I probably shit them, to be fair. I keep cracking on about being vegan. Where did the honey thing come from? Well, it's just honey isn't actually considered vegan. I keep saying this because it's an animal product. But also some vegans don't eat yeast, do they? Because it's also a living thing. So they don't eat bread. So do you know what? What do you want? What do she want? What do you think she wants? Help me. Help me decide what she wants. I'm going to give her a walnut. I hope she wants one of those. I haven't got any. No, I haven't got any walnuts. I'm going to have to give her a Brazil nut. Why is everything in the fridge? I don't know. I'm going for a phase. This is why I have to keep the nuts in the fridge, because she just steals them. Isn't that bad for teeth? Probably. It's not because she's hungry, she just loves nuts. She stole them all before, last Christmas when I put them out. She stole all my nuts and ate them on the carpet. She just likes them. She might be a bit hungry, but look. She's starving, is she? Look. She's like a flipping barrel. She needs worming. She might do, actually. She's got a little barrel on her, hasn't she? I'll get some worming stuff next time I go. She's not been wormed for a while. I don't do it very often. But then the other stuff would have worn for a bit, wouldn't it? Have I ever had a dog with worms? Yeah, I told you I did. When Warwick came, oh, it was disgusting. I mean, he had to be wormed because he comes there. Where did he come from? I can't remember. He picked up in kennels. No, he hadn't. But anyway, he was the Hancock. He was a lovely dog. He was a clot. An absolute clot. He was an idiot crossed with a moron and a tank. And he was the one who knocked me unconscious. How did he do that? I was trying to take a photo of him. He just ran into me. He passed so many worms when I wormed him. It's like, this is disgusting. And like, I remember we did 3 days in a row. I can't remember. Just literally, it was like spaghetti coming out of him. So you knew he had worms. It was rancid. So I know worm, that was just like a normal Dronte or whatever. I've never had another dog do that. So that's, I suppose, worm bound, isn't it? I don't really know. But it's like, oh, he definitely had worms. Definitely had worms. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Really disgusting. I mean, I know it's nature, but it was, do you know what? He definitely had worms. Maybe I didn't do it 3 days. I can't remember. I did what I was told to anyway. But he was passing. He kept passing worms. Right. That's it. That's going to be the end of this story. I'm going to chuck this onto the internet and go for a quick walk with my pound out of the pan pig. Should we see how much money I've got? Oh, am I going to buy? I'll tell you. Secret. 1 pound. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2 pounds, 10, 30, 35. Loads of money. Loads of money. I can find some more somewhere. Keep looking. Tucked away. And I've got raspberries in the freezer and a banana so I can make porridge. I've got 4 oranges. Just soak it for porridge. How do I do it? I've told you before, just put frozen raspberries in the bottom, then slice banana on top. I might split it into 2 bowls again, so half banana in each one. And then just pour, I'm using oat milk at the moment, and leave it to soak overnight. I got this one. I don't know, I haven't checked into it. It was marginally cheap, it was on offer, and it's oat and hemp. And hemp has got more, what's it got? Omegas, whatever in it. So, an oat doesn't have those in. That's why I got that one. I thought I'd get it for a change. Just to try, to be honest. It don't really taste any different. Hemp milk used to be quite expensive. Of all of the milks, it was the most expensive. Right, that's it. Okay, see you later.